Welcome to day 4 of our Townsville Enterprise road trip. We are here in the heartland of mining at MMG. Today we have a cracker day. We're going to learn about interdict pivots, fertilizer processing. We're talking to the Mayor, Greg Campbell, before we're heading over to Mount Isa for our stakeholder luncheon tomorrow.
Welcome to Cloncurry. This is the corridor of the future. There's plenty of barriers to mining in the northwest. One is that we're at least 800 kilometres from the Port of Townsville, so we're a long way from our markets. Electricity is dear, we've got a need for water, like this is a hot, dry part of the country, so there's plenty of barriers. CopperString, as far as we can tell, is going to smash one of those barriers to pieces, connect the northwest to the national electricity market, reduce wholesale prices and unlock $50 billion worth of new projects. So it's one key step change. But we can't rest just on that. We need to work on those other barriers in parallel, or else we're still going to be 20 years down the track and have mining projects held back because of logistics issues, water issues. We'll have one fixed, being power, but there's still plenty of others to work on. So the CopperString announcement, well and truly welcomed, and what that opens up for other opportunities in renewables along the corridor as well is amazing.
Welcome to MMG Diggle River Mine. Diggle River Mine is one of the largest top 10 zinc mines in the world.
It's great to be back at MMG. Thank you, Tim, for having us. CopperString finally here.
Yeah,
we all
fantastic.
Advocated for over 10 years, and you've been a strong advocate as well. What will it do for you and for industry in the northwest?
Oh, it's fantastic, and as you said, really great that it's finally here. For us, I think there's a couple of benefits. Obviously, power is a critical cost to the industries in this part of the region, and as a person who's worked in this region for a long time, I've seen some of the challenges. So hopefully that is CopperString will become a real enabler for bringing down the price of power, and that'll hopefully open up opportunities for not only our business but other mining businesses to say, yeah, we can invest in building a mine site or expanding a mine site here in North Queensland. I think the other key piece in all of this is that we need to make a transition to becoming a greener business, and I think that CopperString can be a real key enabler. This is a great region for renewables. Townsville's really important to us. Obviously our concentrate goes out through Townsville. A lot of our material that we actually need come in through Townsville, and it's that whole linkage from this important region here in the northwest where the mineral provinces is, but how do we get that material out, and that corridor all the way through to Townsville is what keeps this mine running. As a Townsville resident myself, it's great to have that strong linkage all the way through, and hopefully we can continue to support it and grow it.
How important is rail to this region?
Oh, critical, especially to our miners that have got high volume, low value products like fertiliser and the phosphate mines that are coming on. The only way to transport it safely and efficiently is on rail.
And that concludes our tour of MMG with the tailing dams behind me. We're off to IPL, Interdict Pivot, Phosphate Hill, and learn all about the processing of fertiliser before we head on to Mount Isa.
Now, as I travel across the north, it is the lack of good infrastructure that's holding the north back. And in North Queensland, it's no different. It's why I've always backed the CopperString project. There's important electricity connectivity between Mount Isa and Townsville. It will provide reliable and affordable electricity for value add for industry, for agriculture, for mining, for our small businesses and for our families.
Phosphate Hill manufactures ammonium phosphate fertilisers, including DAP and MAP. That's the fertiliser we use on the East Coast for our agricultural products. Interdict Pivot Fertilisers Phosphate Hill plant is a world-scale, fully integrated mining and ammonium phosphate manufacturing operation. The integrated manufacturing plant is a key part of Mount Isa and Cloncurry and supports local jobs from Townsville all the way to Mount Isa. The location of the site provides access to extensive on-site phosphate rock deposits supported by the Mount Isa sulfuric acid plant. The finished product is transported from Phosphate Hill through Cloncurry to Townsville. From there, They are shipped to distribution centres owned by Incitec Pivot Fertilisers across the eastern region of Australia. Additionally, off-season fertilisers are shipped from Townsville to international markets. We finally arrived in Mount Isa after over 900 kilometres on the Flinders Highway. Looking forward to our stakeholder luncheon tomorrow, but also catching up with the Mayor Danielle Slade here in Mount Isa and Robbie Catter. So looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow.